Hey guys, it is Matt here from OK Aussie. G'day to you all. I'm down here at the Fremantle port. I'm without Diane, she's back at home resting up in bed, but I'm actually here to visit the port to find out a bit more about the Mexican tall ship that's visiting from the Mexican Navy. Now unfortunately one of our own tall ships, the Endeavour behind me, didn't fare too well when it got knocked over by a container ship coming into port, and it's been demasted. Let's hope that doesn't happen to the Mexicans. So the Mexican tall ship is actually doing a worldwide cruise over 11 months, and we're down here at Victoria Quay at C Berth, where they've been in Perth port for a few days, and they're actually sailing away on Saturday. Now I've got some questions to ask the Mexican Navy. First of all, do they do Taque Tuesday each and every Tuesday? Let's have a conversation with the chef. Now, of course, the British Navy would have had rum shots. Do they do tequila shots? Is there such a thing as a Mexican jumping bean? And how does the chef keep that contained? I bet those tugboat operators are being a little bit cautious this time with this container ship coming into port. Is a sombrero official Navy uniform? So as I'm walking down to C Berth, I'm just wondering whether the Mexican Navy received the memo. I don't know, career pigeon, I guess it's old technology, it's an old ship. Were they told that we've already been founded? We were discovered? We've been settled? Our Aboriginal culture's been conquered? They're too late. Did they discover any other new islands along the way? What have they found? Now, while the Mexican music's in the background, I have questions. I understand that our Australian Navy has its problems. I get it. Our submarines are a little bit old. We've had to go and buy some new ones. We have the Americans provide Apache helicopters and stealth bombers and things like that, but I'm just wondering if they're aware that the generous offer by the Mexican Navy to give us a old ship with sails to add to our Navy may not actually help us. I mean, do they even have cannons? I don't think they have cannons. How is this going to help our Navy? Will our Navy be able to learn from the Mexican Navy? There are so many questions that I have. Definitely puts you into a bit of a Mexican fever coming down here and visiting, and obviously seeing the grand old ship, tall ship with its rigging. It is going to be a spectacular thing to see as it takes off tomorrow on Saturday and sails off to its next destination, which I believe is Sydney. Yes, Sydney, over on the east coast. We're here in Perth, Fremantle on the west coast. But what a sensational tourist thing. It is actually hard to get down and get car parking as usual here in Fremantle at the best of times, and the parking inspectors are of course out. But what a fantastic view of the grand old tall ship from the Mexican Navy doing its tricontinental tour cruise, you could say. Is it a cruise ship? I wouldn't say that. I think there's about 56 females on board the Mexican Navy ship, about almost 200 sailors in all. So it's a large complement of sailors to be able to manage this beautiful boat. And of course people are getting in the groove down here in Fremantle Port, because look, we are the festival style city, and it's such an enjoyment to see. Now there is free entry onto the Mexican Navy tall ship that's in port here. So it is obviously flocked with tourists at the moment who are all queuing up. And sadly, I don't have the time to be able to wait in queue to actually do the hands-on sort of experience, to be able to walk around the top deck and have a look at it. But that would have been a great opportunity. I'm going to keep an eye out from our balcony tomorrow on Saturday as she sails past us on the way to Sydney. I think we'll be able to see its full splendour with all the sails rigged as it actually cruises to its new destination in Sydney. So that's going to be good to see. At least gives Diane a chance to see from her balcony where we are in North Coogee, very close to Fremantle and that cruise ship. So look, one last look from a distance, from afar, at the rigging, at the colour, the fanfare. You can take on board the atmosphere. I can see a lot of the Mexican Navy are also around about. They've obviously got some shore leave as they're starting to enjoy their surroundings. You can see some of the Mexican Navy over here. Well, it certainly is Viva La Mexico. Thank you to the beautiful people of Mexico who've come down from the Mexican Navy to actually share this experience with us here in Perth, Western Australia. Jack Society is actually a really lovely opportunity to be able to see such a lovely, classy lady out and about as well. So we'll say adios, and we'll catch you in another episode real soon. Bye for now.